Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video I feel is going to be like my debut back to YouTube, even though maybe for you guys it hasn't been that long. For me, it feels like it's been forever since I filmed. I do have a fully new setup now. I have a new camera, which, cross my fingers, is actually recording in 4K. That's why I bought it. I have a new microphone, which again, cross my fingers, is recording. And I have all new lighting. I'm just trying to, slowly upgrade the content on my channel. I'm gonna skip the BS beauty YouTuber intro. I wanna say, oh, this is a little different of a video. It's not really a different video at this point. We're doing a get ready with me. I finally got my hands on the Rawbeautykristi palette, and also I'm going to be diving into a few life updates, mental health updates, just covering my bases with things that maybe you guys don't know about yet because I've been taking a little break from YouTube. So I'm covering the palette in this video, but it is going to be a full face. So if you guys want to see me try pretty much a full face of new makeup and you want to hear my thoughts on the Rawbeautykristi palette, then just keep on watching. So the biggest thing with this camera that I hope happens is that it lets me record the whole time I'm doing my makeup. That would be phenomenal. I'm so used to my previous camera overheating every 15 minutes, and the key selling point for buying this one is that it doesn't overheat. I did purchase another camera in the Sony line. This is the Sony A6400. I don't know if you guys can really tell, but my filming space is very small. So my camera has to be almost within arm's length of me. So I can't go and use really big fancy lenses like some YouTubers, because those lenses need to be like 7 feet away from you, and I can't achieve that in my filming space. And believe me, I learned it the hard way. I purchased Carly Bible's filming setup because I just love the way her videos look, and it did not work out for me for that reason. So let me stop rambling and actually do my makeup. I think I'm gonna throw my hair up. One life update before I put my primer on is that I shaved my baby hairs during quarantine because I was not going to get haircuts, and I got really fed up with like the little baby hairs up here, and so you guys are gonna see it until they fully grow back. You're gonna get little spiky hairs on my hairline, which I should have known better, but I didn't. So how's it looking? Can you guys see my pores? Can you see the imperfections? That's what we're hoping for. Do let me know if things are looking better. So I am going to steal this primer from a future video, so I'm gonna have to pop it back into the box after. I'm going to be posting a Korean skincare haul. I have not filmed it yet. This is gonna be part of that haul. I've been saving it, but I ran out of my current primer, and this is my backup, and I need scissors because I can't get into this. So this is one of my ultimate favorite primers. This is from VDL. It's their Lumilayer Primer Fresh. So here's what the bottle looks like. It's a really good dewy primer if you guys like that dewy look. So I'm gonna pop this onto a duo fiber brush from Sigma. This is how I've been applying my primers lately. They have a regular version of this primer too, but I honestly haven't even dipped into it, even though I have it, because I loved this one so much. We'll hit you with another update that I'm sure you guys don't really care about, but can probably relate to. I've been breaking out because of wearing masks, and I do change them frequently. That's the first thing people say, is that you're not changing them enough. I wear a new mask almost every single day. I've been wearing those surgical ones, and for whatever reason, my skin just does not like the recirculated air or whatever is going on, and I keep breaking out in my mask area. Look at the dew that this primer just instantly adds to the skin. So I think one of the categories that I want to get into on YouTube in the upcoming months is talking about clothing. Certain clothing, like I really just wear loungewear in my personal life. So I kind of want to talk about like my favorite active wear and loungewear and stuff. So that's going to be something you're probably going to see from me, and I know it's a little different. Hopefully you don't mind. For foundation, I'm probably not going to do a full video on this. I'm probably just going to talk to you guys about it in this video. This is the ColourPop Pretty Fresh foundation. I've been trying it for about a week now. So the shade I've been wearing in the Pretty Fresh foundation is Light 70W. It matches my body more than it matches my face, just because my body is a little bit more tan now in the summer. So I'm just gonna apply this with a brush. I like to apply it both ways, but I'm just going to go for the brush because I don't feel like wetting my beauty blender, to be honest with you. I had to answer a text really quick because my family that lives in North Carolina is so sweet. They go on the hunt for Rae Dunn, and I don't know if you guys know what Rae Dunn is. It's sold at Marshall's, and I'm just obsessed with their coffee mugs, like the seasonal ones. And so my aunt and my cousin are always looking for them for me because the Marshall's up here doesn't ever have anything good, and they just sent me a really cute one with pumpkins on it. I'm using my Tarte Kabuki brush. So this video might mark the beginning of a series that I'm considering. I don't know if it would get demonetized because of what I'm considering calling it, but I'm considering calling it Makeup and Mental Health. And I kind of want to talk about, you know, my feelings and also like what's going on in the world maybe, and some stigmas behind mental health in these makeup tutorials, just so that we have a safe space to discuss our own personal issues and things that are going on. So let me know what you think. Do you think that's like too taboo to call it makeup and mental health? I don't know. I just know that certain people that I watch, like Rawbeautykristi and Samantha Ravindal, they talk about mental health very openly, and it helps me get through my difficult times. So I want to be able to provide that for you guys. I'm honestly just going right over my brows because I'm gonna be filling them in anyways, and I'm too lazy to care. I want to talk to you guys about everything that's going on, and it's hard because I don't know how to like structure this kind of discussion. Basically, I was doing great in the beginning of quarantine when work first shut down. I work at a gym, and so a lot of you guys don't know that, but YouTube is definitely not my only job, and well, up until this point. And it's not my only source of income. I was good in the beginning. I had a really nice routine down. I was just focusing on social media. I really enjoyed that I could focus on it fully actually in the beginning. And then it's just started to go downhill. So I had a workout routine too. I was working out from home, obviously, because the gyms are closed. And then I don't know what happened, but in the past month, it was like 4 months in, and I just started to lose that routine. So basically, not only the virus was affecting my life, but then the online community kind of went up into smoke, and it's just been tough for everybody. I personally started feeling very stressed out relying on social media full time, which really is my only option right now until I figure something else out. And I started resenting what I do. So I ended up having to take a little mental break from YouTube, and I might have to continue to take them as my life during quarantine just changes and changes. I'm figuring it out. You guys don't have to worry about me going anywhere, and you don't have to worry about me. But I did want to be open about that because I really lost my workout routine. I really lost my work routine because it was getting too overwhelming sitting in the house, filming, editing, uploading, filming, editing, uploading, never leaving the house, and that being the only thing I had to do. I felt like I was working 24 hours a day. I felt like I was working when I was sleeping. So I am gonna try to develop a little bit more of a structured routine again and try to factor in my social media work without completely overwhelming myself. I don't have a new concealer to use, so I'm gonna use one that I've been trying to work through for Project Pan. This is the CoverGirl True Blend Undercover Concealer, and this is in the shade Classic Beige. I haven't done an update on my Project Pan because when I tell you I am not making progress, I mean it, and I think it has a lot to do with quarantine. I really haven't been wearing makeup unless I'm doing some type of work, so I haven't been making it through my Project Pan items as quickly as I hoped. I definitely was very optimistic when I filmed that video. I think the only items I'll make it through are the highlighter and maybe the concealer, maybe the foundation. But I would absolutely love to start a discussion on your mental health, how you're doing. I've been really struggling, obviously, with anxiety because of work and because of the virus, and kind of going through some depressive states as well. Just kind of trying to figure my life out and just thinking about where we're gonna go from here. It's just been a rough ride all around. And I think part of what's been kind of destroying my personal mental health, it's nobody else's problem, but just comparing myself to some other creators who are doing, you know, really well right now. And it's really just been a battle comparing myself to other creators. And I know that's like one of the #1 causes of misery across the board is comparing yourself to others. You just shouldn't do it, but it's really hard not to. But I'm hoping, like in the social media world at least, adding a few new routines and series to my channel that make me happy, like videos like this, might make me feel better. And if my videos can ever make other people feel better, that is like the ultimate goal. This combo is kind of setting down on its own too, which is interesting. It like doesn't really need a powder. I'm gonna set my under eyes anyways because I feel like they're gonna crease if I let them sit for too long. So for powder, I have this Beauty Bakery flour powder, and I've been trying to buy more products from Black-owned beauty brands, also smaller businesses. One of them is Beauty Bakery. I know they're doing great, but I haven't tried them yet. So I've been using this powder for a couple months now, and I actually really like it. So I'm just gonna look up and apply this under my eyes and on the side of my nose. Something I want to really focus on in the next couple months is doing more declutters because I really want to simplify my makeup life a little bit. I feel like a lot of us are doing that. I know that some people are buying makeup like crazy, but for me personally, I have been budgeting a little bit more during the pandemic. So I kind of want to minimalize a little bit where I can. And for me, the best way to do that is to declutter. And I'm just thinking about it now. I keep thinking about it when I do my makeup is how badly I need to declutter my brushes. So I think that's gonna be the next one. And then after that, I mean, there's endless possibilities. Okay, so while the base sets, I'm gonna move on to my eyes. I swear I'm sitting here waiting for the camera to overheat and it's just not overheating. It's a miracle. So I'm just gonna brush upwards first, and I'm gonna try the new Anastasia brow pen. I don't think it's made for people like me with super bushy natural brows. I think it's definitely more for people who need to create a brow. Because it is kind of like a marker form, but I still want to try it because Anastasia is queen of brows. And so I'm going to use it to kind of define under the arch and just fill in any sparse areas. Zooming you guys in, you can see, I mean, the one good thing that's come from quarantine is that my eyebrows are very full. I've had a lot of time on my hands to pluck them to where I want them. I've been doing a lot of self-care, and that's like what's keeping me sane during this. It's not keeping me sane enough because I'm having a mental breakdown every week, but cleaning the house and self-care has definitely been my coping mechanism. And so like plucking and grooming has been overboard lately. I'm amazed I haven't plucked them to nothingness already. Also exercise, but I swear I've fallen off and I need to get back on that wagon. Okay, so I actually didn't mind that. It's a little more intense than a regular brow pencil. I'm just gonna go through with some brow gel just so that they stay where I want them for the rest of this. I don't know, I feel like there's more I wanted to talk about. Basically, the working out, oh, I guess there is more that I can talk to you guys about. Obviously, I had some perks from working at a gym, and for the first 4 months, I was actually able to get into my gym if I wanted to. It wasn't like I could announce it to the world, so I wasn't really posting about it, but I was allowed to be in there. And because my gym is connected to a school district, before they go back to school, they had to change everything. So no adults are allowed in the building until school starts, and so the gym is now no longer accessible, so I can't get in there even if I wanted to. So my routine has changed from weightlifting to pretty much cardio and body weight. So my routine has definitely drastically taken a turn, and I am not a good runner. I'm not great at cardio. So that's the journey I'm sharing, is like my running journey. I'm like winded right now because I feel like I have so much to share. And I know some of you guys are here just for the makeup, so I'm sorry I'm rambling. But along the running lines, I got prescribed an inhaler because my doctor thought that I had running induced or cardio induced asthma. So it actually has been helping me. I've used it 3 times now, 15 minutes before I run, and I'm able to get air, so I'm not coughing when I'm done running, which is really nice. Maybe I should start doing my makeup. I just feel like now that the camera's not gonna overheat, you guys are gonna get the most rambly videos ever because I used to rush through them. I'm gonna prime my eyes with Persuade from Sigma. This is a really easy eye priming stick, because they're starting to crease with just the concealer or foundation, whatever's on there. So I'm gonna pop this on so we don't get any weirdness. I'm just buffing this out with a Sigma brush just so everything is nice and flat. You could use your fingers, but I have super long nails on right now. Press-on nails from Walmart. These are LA colors. They were $4 and they have a bunch of neon colors. I've heard mixed reviews from you guys on them, but so far so good. I like them so far. Here she is. I feel like it's a miracle. I had to buy this from one of you guys because I missed both launches. This is the colorful side and it's double-sided. Both sides have a mirror. This is the neutral side. This is the side for me, honey, because I'm in a bad mood and I love nudes. So I'm gonna start by dipping into My Whole Heart, which is kind of a matte cream color. And we're gonna set that base just so we really don't get any creasing. I have wrinkly eyelids these days. A lot is changing, including more wrinkles on my eyelids, which is just lovely. So I do need to make sure I set them each time I do my eye makeup. Next up, I think I wanna use like the mustard color. It's called Camelot. I'm gonna pick this up with a Sigma E25, my ultimate favorite blending brush. There's a little bit of fallout here. The last Pure Cosmetics palette I used was the Carnival one from BOXYCHARM, or Carnival 2, or Festival 2 palette. And it was pretty, and I think it blended good too. So I think I've had nothing but good experiences with their shadows so far. I did prefer the Festival 1 palette though over the second one. I went on like a sunflower maze walk with my boyfriend a couple weeks ago, and I wish I had this then, because this is like the perfect sunflower color. I mean, this is probably the best mustardy yellow that I've ever tried. And I'm not just saying that because I'm obsessed with Kristi. I'm gonna go into this shade Copper Boxes. It's a brown, like a medium brown, with another brush that I need to declutter because it's starting to get frayed. This is another E25, but I've beat this one to death. And I'm gonna go in the outer corner, kind of lower on the lid, but I'm not going too far into the crease. I'm definitely getting a little bit of fallout on my cheek. I'm absolutely loving that there's 2 mirrors in this palette, so I don't have to hold my other mirror while I'm doing my eyeshadow. This would be a really good traveling palette if we were traveling right now. Okay, so I want to be lazy, but I'm not going to. I'm gonna cut my crease a little bit, like a half cut crease, before we go in with a lid shade. I'm gonna take some of that My Whole Heart shade again and just pat over the crease so that it's powdered down. Now we're powdered down and I can go in with the shimmer. So there's one shimmer on this side. It's called Golden Ticket. I'm gonna try with my finger. If I can't, I'm gonna have to go in with a brush. Here's what Golden Ticket looks like. We're testing that autofocus. And I'm gonna tap it. It definitely goes on well with a finger. Tapping it over that crease, cut crease. And then I'm just gonna blend the edges. Okay, so the gold is on. I want to finish underneath the eyes really quick, and then we're going to do some liner and lashes. So I'm going to do this with the Copper Boxes shade, the brown, and a little smudger brush from Sigma. And I'm just gonna hit the outer third of the lower lash line, or I guess the outer half, you could say. And this covers up wrinkles too, which I need because we're getting some wrinkle creasing. This is the Winky Luxe Feliner Bow Tie Liner. And I'm just gonna do the upper lash line. Ooh, that is really black. I got a little on my contacts, which is probably gonna be annoying later. So I have a new mascara to use. This is Urban Decay's Lash Freak. Now I find this to be a really interesting kind of weird mascara. Now I like it, but I don't like how messy the actual bottle is. I don't know if you guys can see, but it is messy. Like it gets all over the wand and I already have it on my finger. And so even though I like the shape that it gives my lashes, I really don't like an overly messy wand. It's probably a lot to ask for, but I just like my wand to be free of clumps. But the thing is, I like the way this makes my lashes look. It doesn't matter though, because I'm putting falsies on, but I just wanted to mention that. It's weird. It's got like a side to it with no brushes that you're meant to like use to push up your lashes. I don't do that. But I think that's what makes it so messy. So I'm gonna pop on some lashes. These are from the brand Alter Ego. It's that dupe brand. They make really good eyeshadow palettes, but they also have a line of lashes. So these are the style Flare. I'm gonna pop off the camera and go ahead and turn my air on for a little while, chill a little, put my lashes on, and I'll be back in a snap. Okay, so I kind of struggled to get these lashes on. I'm not sure why. I just think maybe the band was a little thin for my liking, but they're on. They just don't look the best. I'm not sure why. They're like sticking together. I might have got some glue where I shouldn't have got it. Since my face is powdered, I'm gonna go in with a powder bronzer. This is fairly new to me. This is the Fenty bronzer. It's In the Sun. I'm just gonna go in with my F40 from Sigma, and this should transform my face. Contour and lashes are the biggest thing for me that can really make me look like a whole nother human being. Also highlighter, but you guys let me know what transforms your face in your makeup routine the most, because I know it's different for everyone. So I always look forward to a nice little contour. And this is a very light shade on me right now with my tan. It's very natural looking. It's not like super, super dramatic. So we're gonna try something. I don't know if it's gonna work, but I've tried this technique a couple times and I think it works for me. So I'm going to dampen my whole face with a setting spray. This is the Huda Beauty Glow Cocoa Spray because I wanna use a cream blush and cream highlighter. So first, I just wanna make sure everything is melted together as far as powders go. Ooh, that was not a good mist. There we go. So you can see by my chest, I drenched my face. And right when it's like tacky, that's when I'm gonna add the cream products. So things are tacky, so that's a good time to go in with cream. This I have not tried yet. It's called Beautynique Beauty. It is a butter lip and cheek balm. So we're gonna use it for cheeks today. Again, I like to use duo fiber brushes with cream products. I'm gonna do a little test on the back of my hand. It looks like a corally kind of color. So hopefully this adds a little color to my face. This looks like it's adding a little bit of a sheen. I like this color. It's a really pretty kind of like summery popsicle type of color. I'm grabbing another duo fiber for the highlighter. This is a new brand I want to share with you guys. It's called Venix or Venix Organics. They have such beautiful cream highlights. Here's the one I'm gonna use today. This is called Wedding Ring. I actually haven't used this on my face yet, so I hope it goes on well with a duo fiber. So I'm just gonna lay this down with the duo fiber, and it is so beautiful. It's like the glass skin effect instantly. I love a cream highlighter, but there's something about this organics brand, the Venix or Venix Organics. I just love it. It just fuses together and looks really natural. Like, I'm all for a blinding highlight, but lately, like, I need to make sure I can wear it outside and not feel like I look crazy. Highlighter really does make the look for me. So to wrap up this look, I'm gonna do a little lip combo. Ofra Cosmetics has a new collab with Jen Loves Reviews with these lip shades that kind of transform liquid lipsticks. So I'm gonna take one of my favorites, Bel Air, and I'm going to add Jen's lipstick Revive. It's the lighter of the trio. And I'm gonna see if I can make like a nice little nude lip combo. Something that I would feel comfortable wearing outside of the house. A little bit of Bel Air. Bel Air is really pretty on its own, but I'm just gonna add a couple of dots of Revive. And then take a finger for the perfect nude lip. So this is the completed look. I know it's nothing like super fancy. It's definitely more of like an everyday kind of look, but that is the kind of look that I love to do, especially when I'm stressed out. These lashes aren't the best, but everything else I really, really enjoyed out of this Get Ready With Me. Let me know if you want to see another one with the colorful side. I can just make that my next goal if that's a video that you guys would be interested in. Really, I mean, the key point of this video was me hopping on and just kind of sharing how I've been feeling lately. I want to know how you guys are doing too, and do you like the idea of maybe like sharing with each other how we're doing, maybe once weekly or something like that. If you guys want to see a different side of me, I do have a vlog channel as well. I am trying to be more open over here, but my vlog channel is definitely going to dive a little bit deeper. It's going to be a little bit less professional. So I did start a channel during quarantine as well. It's called Kendall Alfred Vlogs. It is listed down below on all of my recent videos. So follow me there if you want to see a different side and kind of different style videos also. But thank you guys so much for watching and for hanging out with me and all of your support during this and before. And I hope that you guys have a really great day, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye guys.
I just can't let you go. Lord knows that I've tried to. You said I was the only one. No one likes being like